Wait, hey, what do you think? What do you think? Has you been goofy dog? Huh? Has you been goofy dog? What do you think about that? Huh? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, whiny, whiny. My dog was just telling me how pissed off he is, and how things have played out, and yeah, I am too. I'm pissed, and I'll tell you why. I think that there are things that are a hell of a lot more important than a few bucks. And I'll be totally honest with you. I don't like the fact, after all the statements that AWP made about all the extra footage and how Jared said it would be like, and blow our mind and all this stuff. And if it's that kind of information, it should be released. And a lot of you aren't going to like what I have to say. Now, understand before I say it that I have defended AWP. I have backed them. People have been attacking them and talking about Jared's past and stuff like that. And I've been backing them the whole way. And at this point, I regret it. Like I said, some of you are not going to agree with me. That's fine. I don't really care. Because my opinion is my opinion, and I'm always going to be real, people. You know that by now. I don't pull any punches. I don't mince words. I say what I think. And right now, I'm really pissed at them. They put the... I ain't even looked at it, so this is just what I've seen other people say, because I don't even want to go to their page. But somebody has said, actually more than somebody, a lot of people have said that they've put on their Facebook page that they are not going to release any more information. And they're claiming it's legal issues. That's horse shit. You have every right to put out the video footage that you have. And I'll be totally honest with you. You can't tell I'm a little fired up this morning, can you? It's a good thing I hide it well. Anyway, this is what I believe. And this is directed right at you, Jared. If you have footage that could prove that this was not an accident and that it was foul play, you have an obligation to Kiely. And if you don't put it out, hiding behind legal issues, which is, you have your First Amendment rights. It's your footage. You have a right to air it if you want to, and nobody can say anything about it. So I don't want to hear this bullshit about you hiding behind legal issues. You know it's bullshit, and I know it's bullshit. All right? I've been in the legal field. I've been in law enforcement. I know how these things work, and to me, that's a cop-out. You're using legal issues as a scapegoat or however else you want to put it. And if you don't put that out just because of money, you're no better than the people in Truckee. And a lot of you are going to be pissed at that, but I don't care. It's true. If you're not putting the video out just because you're afraid of losing a few bucks, well, I can tell you one thing right now. You might be losing a few bucks from people unsubscribing to you and boycotting you. And that's exactly what I think we should do. And I know there's almost 3 million people, or maybe even over that now, that support you. I'm in favor of boycotting you. I not only should I think people should boycott Truckee and not go skiing there, go elsewhere. Hit them where it hurts, right in the pocketbook. But I also think they should hit you where it hurts, right in the pocketbook. If you're going to let... put it this way, if you have footage that shows that this was not an accident, that it was... And how many times have you guys said, it's foul play? You were there. I've heard all three of you say it. I've heard Jared say it, I've heard Doug say it, and I've heard Nick say it. The things that we saw and heard, there's no way this is an accident. Doug said, they may come out and say it's an accident, but nobody's going to believe it. Okay. You guys have held this whole time that this was foul play. You guys were there. You saw everything. You interacted with the people. You got the vibe from that place. It's not an accident? Personally, I think if you withhold information, if you're too chicken shit to come out and put what you have out, to me, you're just hanging Kiely out to dry, and you're a scumbag. And you're just in this for the money. I don't care what anybody says. Because your actions, you know what they say, actions speak louder than words? Mm-hmm. And the fact that you come out already and said, we're not going to release the other footage, that's wrong. Now, I don't know what you've got in that extra footage, but Jared, you said it would make our jaw drop. You said it would blow our minds. You said there's another theory that, all this stuff about you talking about, this footage, is just, amazing and all the statements that you've made about it that you're keeping hidden. Look, all we have is partial information. We don't know if the story with Nick is true. We don't know who it was at the vehicle. I know SF Investigate said that Nick was showing a picture of Jagger, and he said, yeah, that's him. Now, I don't know where SF got that information. He might be speaking out of his ass again, which he always does. You can't, I take everything he says with a grain of salt because he's anyway. I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm about to say, but I'm not going to say it. I don't need to. He's shown who he is. Anyway, I just don't think it's right. And I know I'm withdrawing my support, and I know a lot of other people have said they are also. Yeah, they may be doing some work and helping people and stuff like that, but it's a business model. At first, I disregarded what Sam the Adventure Man said about Jared, that he was just money hungry and doing it for bucks. That he went from making a few $1,000s a month to $200,000 a month. I don't know if that's true. That's what he said. At this point, I think you're all just in it for the money. That's it. Yeah, you're doing some good work. But you know what? Even the Bible says, shall we do evil that good may come? Yeah, just because it's a good result does not mean that the process and the motive are good. I don't just look at outcomes. I look at motives. What is your motive? I think with you coming out on your Facebook page and saying you're not going to release that information, your motive shines through clear as a bell. I'm not happy about it, and I know there's a ton of other people who have made comments on my videos that said that they're not happy about it. If you don't come out with that video, I'll have lost all respect for you. Like I said, I don't care if people agree with me or not. I'm not going to change my view on that because it's just not right. Now, we know it's not an accident. Come on. We know. It doesn't make any sense. Kiely was not drunk. She was not on drugs. There's no way in hell that she was driving down and made a wrong turn, driving from the cargo area of her vehicle, and ended up in the lake, in an area that she was totally familiar with and had been to who knows how many times. She knows all those roads like the back of her hand. I don't care if it was night or not. It's like Doug said, it's not even a road going down there. It's just a path that they almost flipped their rig over a couple times. So accidental? And by the way, a lot of you people keep going by this cam footage. The cam footage means nothing. It proves nothing. I don't care what anybody says. It proves nothing. It's a bunch of lights running around, and it does not show a vehicle going into the water. I've already disproved that, as have many other people. So I don't even take that into consideration. I still do not believe that Kiely went into the water Friday night. Now, you guys can say whatever you want to about Nick, but AWP wouldn't be coming out with that footage if they thought it was bullshit. So let's just put that to rest right now. They need to show the rest of that footage. They said they only showed us 10%. Jared said, oh, the rest of it. Okay, let's see let's see it. Let's see it. You know what? Truckee area, their track record, all the cover-ups they've done. Everybody counts. Watch that video if you haven't. And guess what? They've just done it one more time, and you're helping them. Look, we need to put an end to this crap that's going on over there. How many more people are going to die? How many more deaths are going to be swept under the rug and deemed accidents when there was obvious evidence of foul play if a person is honest about it? How many people in that Everyone Counts video did not get justice? Because that whole area lives in this little cocoon and they feel safe. They go by their own laws. They don't go by ours. They go by the Truckee way. Don't assign blame. Let's come up with a solution that serves everybody. It's a bunch of crap. It's like a cult. The people with money in that area run everything. Law enforcement doesn't. And I guarantee you, there may be some honest people in law enforcement there, but they're run by these influential families, and they're afraid to go against them. We're not afraid to go against them. There's thousands of us who want to see them taken down. And we're going to do everything in our power to see that happens. But we need your help, AWP. There's a lot of confusion that could be cleared up by you releasing that extra footage. All right? Stop hiding behind excuses. It's just excuses. Hiding behind this, well, we can't release it because of legal issues. Horse shit. They can't curb your First Amendment rights. That's your footage. You're not coming out and making any accusations. All you got to do is play the footage. You don't even need to add any commentary to it. Why not? Money. Money, 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 money. Money! Yeah. That's all it's about. And you know it. You will no longer have my support, and you will no longer have the support of a lot of people, because there's been many who have already told me they're unsubbing from you. They're not going to contribute to you. So all the money that you may lose from further endeavors, you might even be losing more if people see through your bullshit and they stop sending you money, they stop contributing to you, they stop paying to see your frickin' videos, which I think is bullshit anyway. You'll never see me do that. And trust me, I need the money. But my principles and convictions won't let me do that. You will never see me add super chats to my videos just for money. You'll never see me put videos behind a paywall so people have to pay to see them. Never. There's something called conviction. There's something called principle. There's something called self-respect. And those are some things that keep me from doing what I believe is wrong, that I'm against. You know, I really thought that you guys lived by those same principles. All this stuff you were saying, all these teasers you were giving us about this additional footage that was coming out. All bullshit. You guys know what is the right thing to do. And all I can say is if you're too chicken shit to do it, I've lost all respect for you. As soon as I heard about that post on Facebook, that was it. Now, you can prove me wrong. You can come out and release that footage and let us have the whole story. Look, this 16-year-old girl died. You guys were talking about what a travesty it was. You guys were talking about how you knew it was foul play. You went on numerous panels and spread your story about how you thought it was foul play. How all the things that you heard and saw made you think it was foul play. These interactions with Dad and Grandpa. I have the feeling there's some very pertinent information in that interview. And it needs to come out. I hope everybody boycotts you. I really do. If you don't come out with that video after you have been speaking about it and telling us about it and teasing us about it, all this crap, if you don't come out with that footage, you are low as low can get, in my opinion. Like I said, a lot of you might not agree with me. That's fine. You've been wrong before. But anyway, like I said, I'm pissed, as if you couldn't tell. This is not right. This is not right. And you know, if you believe in God, and Jared, since you are active in your church, as I understand it, you know that one of these days you're going to stand before God and give an account. You let this girl be hung out to dry. You let it be deemed an accident when you have continually said you believe it is not. And then you turn around and do this. That's despicable as far as I'm concerned. There's no excuse. I don't care what excuses you make. I don't believe them. Like I said, quit hiding behind this scapegoat. Quit being like the Wizard of Oz and hiding behind a curtain. You need to come out with that footage, and you need to do it now. If not, I encourage everybody to just completely boycott them, do away with them. Do not support them any longer. I know I'm going to get a lot of haters on this video, but I don't really care. Because no matter what you come in my chat or my comments and say, you're not going to change my mind. That is a fact. Anyway, I just thought I would share this rant with you this morning. But I believe it's a rant with a lot of truth. And I know so many of you feel the exact same way that I do. They need to come out with that footage and clear up the confusion, because it's just going to keep going on, people. It's just going to keep going on. It's going to be speculation because we don't have all the information. We don't have all the information, and there is so much light that could be shed on this situation if AWP would stand up and be men. Don't be pussies. You need to come out with that footage. Anyway, people, it's up to you what you want to do, but me, I'm withdrawing my support. I'm not watching another of their videos. I don't care. It's not worth it. They need to come out and do the right thing.